Hi everyone, this is a site called Graphite, and Graphite will help you when it comes to searching for websites to use with students in your classroom or to find useful apps for students in your classroom. Some of the great things about this site is that it will give you not only, is it a functional app or a website or whatever and what kind of platform it works on, but it also gives you kind of a learning scale as to what skills students can gain, what other teachers say about the website or app, and how it can be utilized in your classroom. So the first thing that we're going to do is sign in to the site, and you can sign in using your Google account, which is always helpful. And so waiting. I'm going to sign in here with the Google account. And I'm going to go to something called reviews and ratings. And again, this site is totally free. And if I'm looking for a website, I can select that. I can select, let's say, math, and I can choose 6th grade, and of course, or 6th to 8th grade. And of course, I want free, but it will let you see free to try and also paid websites. And then you can start sorting through those and seeing the different apps or, websites that they have there. So I'm going to click on this particular app called Get the Math, and I'm going to get the review that the people at Graphite have given. Now it has to meet certain standards. They grade on engagement and pedagogy and support for the website. And this particular website received a 5 out of 5. And from the teachers that have rated it, it was received a 4 out of 5. This is for grades 7 through 10. And as you scroll through and see, you can see it tells you the pros and the cons and the bottom line about this particular app or again website. You can read how they rate and review all their products on Graphite if you're wondering how they come up with these ratings. So they tell you what it's like, the standout features from the website or app. Is it good for learning? And then they give you ideas about how teachers can use it. So instead of going out and searching Google or iTunes or something along that sort for useful apps or websites, you can come here and you get immediate feedback as to how other teachers have been using this and if this would work in your classroom. So I really like this feature, the field notes from teachers. And to leave a field note, you have to have certain standards in. You have to engage, or you have to rank on, overall and the engagement, pedagogy, and support. The teachers tell how they used it in their classroom and their take on that particular tool. And another thing I really like about this site is that you can add something you like to a board, and you can create boards like you do on Pinterest. So I'll show you. I can go up here to my boards, and I only have one in there right now. And you can see I have Get the Math in there so that I can save those for later. The people at Graphite also have some top picks and boards there that again works kind of like Pinterest, where you can see here are great apps and websites for curation. So if you're wanting to save all of the resources that you find, these are the top picks that they found through Graphite. And again, I can scroll down and get the same thing for creativity or life skills, social emotional development, and so on. One last feature that I'm going to share is the Common Core Explorer for math, ELA, and soon science teachers. What you can do with this is I can go to language arts and I can select, let's say, 8th grade language. I can look at the different domains here for Common Core, and I could go to, let's say, reading informational text, and then it gives me the different standards and their description, and you can see here that it tells me how many products they've found that correlate back to that particular standard. So I can click on the green arrow here, and it will open up links and descriptions of all the different websites or apps that they've found that relate to this particular standard from this domain. So I can scroll through here and get a brief one-line description, and then I could open up something like Instructables here. And again, I can get that it's free, it's for grades 8 through 12, the pros and cons, bottom line, or I could go to read the full review, which would take me to those teacher ratings and so on. So there you are. And again, this site is called Graphite. And if you'd like more information about how you can use this in your classroom or to prepare your lessons, please feel free to contact me.